Ready for some good dish?
It's all about your favorite comfort foods.
Minus the guilt.
Yes. It's so creamy and luscious, delicious.
I'm not missing the beef at all.
Who says that's lightened up? Are you kidding me?
And we're dishing with Bevy Smith.
You guys make it so easy and fun to cook.
She's serving up her go-to boozy dessert.
Fork drop.
That's next.
Let's dish. The kitchen has always been at the center of my world because life is more delicious when it's full of food and fun.
Everybody knows me as a culinary expert and food judge on television, but also I'm just a mom trying to get dinner on the table.
From Hollywood to home, I bring Southern sweet and Caribbean heat, and I'm not afraid to stir the pot.
Good food, good friends, good dish. Good job.
You're a little too cozy right now.
Welcome to The Good Dish. Today it's all about your favorite comfort foods, from deliciously decadent bites to lightened up versions of your favorites. And we're keeping things extra cozy by the fire today, guys, with our hot chocolate. You know, because sometimes you just need to do what makes you feel good. So pull up a chair and join us.
Or a blanket.
We have cozy chenille. We got cocoa in the corner. Okay, so talk to me. We're having a cozy day. What's your cozy day activity?
This is it. Like this is.
Well, you're a Canada girl. You got to have a lot of cozy stories in your.
I grew up with a lot of cold weather.
Right.
You know, I grew up in Canada, and so perfecting the cozy game was really important to me. And actually, I have to say, the word cozy is like my family's word. In my house with my kids, anything cozy is like the premium gold.
It's gold.
Hot cocoa features very prominently.
That is very nice.
My kids host like their own little cooking show and they make hot cocoa. Obviously I'm there at the stove, but they do the milk, they add the cocoa, and now we're melting chocolate in the mix. Ooh. They have a whole little thing where they put a little, you know, those little like Lindt bonbons, they put it at the bottom of the cup. Oh. It's a whole move. I don't know what TV show they're watching that's showing them all these tricks, but it works.
Mama, perhaps?
Could be, maybe.
And lots of marshmallows.
Yes. Now, for me, it's watching movies, cuddle up on the couch, usually with my babies. And it was so funny because I don't know where my daughter Sasha heard the term Netflix and chill. Oh. But she came to me and was like, Mommy, let's do a Netflix and chill. I was like, baby, that is not, don't ever
Come back in 20 years and we'll talk about that.
You are too young. She's like, what? I just want to watch a movie. I'm like, that means something totally different, honey.
She's 5 going on 14, like 15. How does she know these things?
I don't know. And I'm looking at you like who is your mother? Like, where do you get these things from? It's crazy.
Oh, she is the best. She should be the fourth over here. She's got to come in and give us a piece of her mind about
take over this whole show. We would never get to talk.
I love it. There would be a hilarious moment between our kids. Just the show that they would come up with is pretty wild. So look, this is my personal feeling. You should never feel guilty about enjoying your favorite comfort foods. But today we are going to show you how you can lighten some of them up so you can enjoy them even more. And we will also have a truly decadent, out of this world, ridiculous, sink your teeth into it, decadent extravaganza. Bevy Smith.
I
love
it. I'm so excited. Calm myself, because I am a huge Bevy fan. All right, so now our home audience is looking cozy, and we're starting with Shannon. Hey, Shannon.
Hi.
All right, so tell us, what's the comfort food that you're hoping to lighten up?
So my favorite dish is beef stroganoff. It's one of like the best dishes. It's nice and creamy, but it's really heavy. It has a lot of heavy cream and sour cream in it. I wonder, is there a way to make it healthier?
Yes, Shannon. Yes, there is. And I'm so glad that you said beef stroganoff because it's one of my favorite comfort foods too. It really is. The noodles, the beef, the mushrooms, the creaminess of that dish is so satisfying. And here I'm gonna make you a lightened up stroganoff. This is a mushroom stroganoff that will not leave you asking, where's the beef? Okay, Shannon, I've broken down your recipe as well as the one I'm gonna show you today, and I think you're gonna see there's a lot of ways to cut the richness. First of all, your recipe uses a 1/4 cup of heavy cream. That's 200 calories that I can cut down if I just eliminate the cream altogether. There are ways of getting creaminess without using heavy cream in your recipe, so that's the first thing. You use a half a cup of sour cream. I'm putting it down to a quarter cup, which makes a huge difference. You're cutting the calories from the sour cream in half. Finally, your dish uses mushrooms, about a pound, which is great, and a lot of beef. I'm taking the beef out altogether. I'm bulking up the mushrooms. I'm adding an extra half pound, so that's 1.5 pounds of mushrooms, which is a lot because mushrooms don't weigh very much. And I'm adding a bunch of shallots too for flavor. So I'm eliminating the beef altogether, which cuts 1,500 calories from this dish, but you're gonna see that it gets so much meaty flavor you won't need it. Here's how you're gonna make it. I start by sauteing onions, garlic, and shallots with a little bit of thyme in a pan, hot pan, butter. All the mushrooms are gonna go in with some oil, some butter. I'm gonna saute those mushrooms. Do that slowly. You wanna make sure to get out all the liquid and get nice, beautiful color on the mushrooms. I'm gonna add some flour, then I'm gonna deglaze with white wine. And after a few minutes, when the alcohol is burned off of the wine, I'm gonna add vegetable stock, and then it's gonna let the whole thing thicken a little bit, give it tons of flavor, and finish with that little bit of sour cream we talked about and some Dijon mustard, which brings so much tang. Finally, you're gonna finish it by stirring in a little parsley and serve it over the beautiful egg noodles that everybody associates with beef stroganoff, and definitely not cutting that out of the equation. So here I have it. You can see right now that I have this beautiful, creamy, meaty, juicy, delicious beef stroganoff mixture. And I'm just going to, it's already finished. See how creamy it is just with that little bit of sour cream? It really is all you need. I'm gonna put it right over those noodles. And I mean, the mushrooms to me are so delicious. I love mushrooms in every way that you can cook them, but in this dish, it really is a huge meat substitute that makes the dish what it is. Now we should try it. What do you guys think?
Oh, we're already going in. You don't miss a beat with this. You get all the creaminess from classic beef stroganoff, but the mushrooms make it so meaty-like, but I'm not missing the beef at all. All right, Shannon, you have a finished bowl of mushroom stroganoff with you. Tell us, what do you think?
This is really, really delicious. You don't miss the beef at all because of the mushrooms. The different mushrooms give it different texture with each bite. And you don't miss the creaminess at all from the heavy cream. It's really, really good.
I'm so glad to hear it.
All right, swallow that bite and keep on going, Shannon.
I mean, anytime you can turn vegetables into something that tastes like meat, you don't miss the meat. It's so creamy and luscious, delicious. True, like a home run. This is real cozy food right here. Stroganoff, hot chocolate. Coming up, I'm showing you how to lighten up one of our all-time favorite comfort foods, chicken parm.
Like something you saw on the show today? We're dishing all the details on the good list. All the recipes, important tips, and tricks, all in one place. So stay tuned until the end of the show when we'll share the good list QR code. You can scan to send it all right to your phone.
Welcome back to The Good Dish. I'm feeling short today, so I was just kind of doing some jumps because my girls are so tall. Okay, I know, I'm sorry, guys. We're keeping things extra cozy today and giving you the lightest twist possible on your favorite comfort foods. Sasha is in our virtual audience. Sasha, what is the comfort food that you want us to lighten up?
Well, I love chicken parm, and between the panko, the crispiness of the panko, I also add butter in it to make it look prettier. But between that and the panko and the cheese, I want a lighter version. Can you help me out?
Yes, I think we can.
We can, and we will. Sasha, we got it coming for you today. I'm gonna show you how to make a lightened up skillet chicken parmesan that still has all that great taste and gooey cheese. And by the way, as you were describing yours, it sounds fabulous. And this will live up to that same great saucy deliciousness we crave, but do it in a much lighter way. So we're gonna do chicken breast today, which right off the bat is a nice light protein, but obviously we're gonna juice it up for you, don't worry. So in this case, I want you to go and grab bone and skin on chicken breast off the shelf, take it to your butcher in the supermarket and ask them to take the bone out. That's all you gotta do. We want skin on, bone out chicken breast here. And what that's gonna do is make sure that we can pound it a little bit thin so you get that nice, perfect cutlet shape like so, which is gonna obviously go nicely into a sandwich if you wanna do something like that. great for dinner, just a nice even piece of meat, and it cooks up fast too.
And it keeps that moisture because you still have the skin on.
So the skin is doing two things. It's keeping the moisture. It's that self-basting technique where it's keeping the chicken breast really juicy, and it's replacing the breadcrumbs. So we're not using any breadcrumbs in this recipe at all. What I did here was I actually just seared these chicken breasts breast side down 6 to 8 minutes until the fat renders out of that skin and you get this gorgeous golden brown crisp look. Once that's done, you're just gonna flip the breast over and gently kiss the other side of the meat with that hot surface. And then we'll remove this not fully cooked as of yet, but gorgeously golden brown chicken breast to a plate and hold on to them while we build out a yummy tomato sauce. So simple. We have great chicken rendering in here, a little fresh garlic, and you just want to stir that around in this hot, lovely fat just to gently start to sweat that garlic. Don't burn it. Okay, a little dry oregano, of course, a little chili flake. Watch out, because as that hits the heat, sometimes it gets a little extra hot. And as that blooms, just to slow down that cooking process so the garlic does not burn, I'm adding in some fresh, thank you so much. Those are whole tomatoes that you can just hand crush or use a potato masher to crush and just break apart, release all their juices. That is going to simmer away here and cook with just a pinch of salt. Gail, you want to crack some pepper in there for me?
Yeah, I'd
please?
love to.
And I've got some fresh, beautiful basil to go in as well. You can use dried basil, maybe like a half teaspoon if that's what you have. And all you want, I mean, this is a fresh, juicy tomato sauce, so let that cook just a couple minutes until it's warmed up and simmering, and it will thicken up beautifully like so. And at this point, once it's this nice, thick, saucy goodness, because we know chicken parm has to have that perfect coating of rich, thick, naturally sweet sauce, you're gonna go back and wedge your beautiful chicken breast right into that sauce. You know, go ahead, tuck her in. It is the cozy day. Tuck, tuck, tuck,
Yes.
tuck, tuck, right? And now here's how you finish it up. I love this because it keeps it really juicy, really naturally sweet without having to add any sugar, anything like that. Some gorgeous cherry tomatoes.
Nice pops of color in there too.
Pops of color. Oh, yeah, we're fancy. You know, when we need to be. Some beautiful shredded mozzarella. This is that low moisture mozzarella because we don't want to waste any space on moisture. We want just pure fat. And some Parmesan. I think that is just the clincher here. It gives you that great golden brown crust. And this is going to go right into a broiler, not broiler, the oven. Aha, thank you. Thank you, madam. Only because I know this is hot now. Jamaica, do you mind opening that oven for me, please?
Of course.
Thank you so much. Into your oven, 425. Just about 8 minutes or so. All you're looking for is melting cheese and perfectly cooked chicken breast. Do we think we have it in the oven?
I
Can
know
I get
it.
a yes?
I know we do.
Please say we have it.
Let's get her open. Oh my goodness. Check this out. Guys,
Hey.
who says that's lightened up? Are you kidding me? Look at this, that cheese melting over top, that saucy tomato blend. Those cherry tomatoes we added in have burst and released all their natural goodness. Go ahead and grab yourself a few fresh basil leaves. I don't bother to cut these up because I find that the fresh torn look is both rustic and beautiful. Go ahead and grab yourself, oh, look at that.
Sneaking right in.
cheese.
I made your plate right there.
Oh,
Thank you.
ladies. Okay, and get some of that saucy goodness.
This
Pile
looks
that on
fantastic.
top. You're not gonna miss the breadcrumbs. Oh my goodness. Sasha, you have some with you too, I think. Oh, I'm coming around.
Delicious.
Wow.
You don't miss anything. You don't miss the breadcrumbs at all. So
Would you make this at home?
Absolutely.
You would. Great.
Delicious.
Great.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're right. You had me nervous with no breadcrumbs because I've never had chicken parm. I've never heard of it without breadcrumbs. But because you have that luscious sauce and that crispy skin that you brown to get all that flavor in it, I'm not missing it. I'm still getting the bite that I would get with the breadcrumbs on it, but all the flavor is there.
And the crispy chicken skin, like I will take the flavor of crispy chicken skin any day over some breadcrumbs.
Big time.
Like, to me, I actually think that's what makes the whole thing.
I'm feeling lighter already, ladies.
So glad.
Okay, now here's a good question for the day. What's better than rum in your cocktail? How about rum in your cake? Oh, yes. Up next, author, radio host, actress Bevy Smith is revealing her family recipe for her favorite comfort food, rum cake. Enough said.
Welcome back to The Good Dish. Bevy Smith is an actress, radio host, fashion expert, and author of Bevelations.
That's right.
Plus, she somehow has time to cook. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
It is a great honor.
I am so happy to be at the good dish you don't even know.
I mean, we are more than happy to have you. Please, anytime. Okay, talk to us about your favorite comfort food.
My favorite comfort food is Miss Lolly's butter rum cake.
Ooh, who's Miss Lolly?
Miss Lolly just happens to be my mother.
Yes.
Who's quite amazing. Now, initially, this was not a rum cake, it was a butter cake.
Also sounds good.
Miss Lolly has the butter cake.
Okay.
My sister Stephanie has a business called Miss Lolly's Kitchen, where she sells these amazing cakes. But she ramped up the recipe by adding rum. I mean, hello.
Because she's smart.
Because she's smart. Hello, good morning. So that's my thing, my jam. We use it for every family occasion. Easter, Christmas, Thanksgiving,
Your
funerals,
mom must be
anything.
so honored.
She is very honored.
Well, just so we all get a picture of Miss Lolly, Bevy's mom, Lolly, just turned 94. She still loves to dance. Please look at this picture, this video. Oh my goodness.
Go, Miss Lolly.
Yes, and that was on New Year's. I want to say, yeah.
And she looks good for
Yeah,
94.
she's amazing. She is just robust, full of life.
Yes.
And she is definitely my goal. She's hashtag goals for
Lucky.
me.
All of our goals.
Yeah, can we all take that
I
goal,
know.
Miss
I
Lolly?
want that
Yes.
vibrance, that energy, that fun, that zest for life.
And
Amazing.
she loves to dress up, so she's going to be very disappointed that I'm on TV in a sweater.
Oh no.
Is she your fashion inspiration
She
too?
is totally my fashion guru. She's my fashion inspiration, and she critiques everything. So she's gonna see me today, and she's gonna be like, "Yeah, not so much with that look." I just want you guys to know I'm gonna get in trouble because I had to look comfy
You might
and cozy.
surprise her.
Okay.
You look good.
Oh,
I mean,
thank you,
I would say
my
this is
love.
pretty chic for comfy and cozy.
And we're all comfy.
You guys
and
haven't even
cozy.
seen
It's
her
okay.
shoes.
You guys
Girl
are
party.
great comfy and cozy. I'm just me, you know.
Good, baby, you good.
Okay, well, Bevy, you're gonna show us how to make your family's rum cake recipe now, right? So in this bowl, we have butter that has already been mixed with the dry ingredients, right?
Yes.
Okay, what's
so now
next?
we're gonna mix this ingredient on a low speed so it looks like coarse sand. And then we're gonna add in 1 egg at a time.
All right, I'll do this, you do that.
Slowly. And now we're gonna slowly add in some buttermilk.
Good.
And that's also mixed with vanilla extract, cake batter extract, and butter extract. So.
Oh,
A
wow.
lot of extra.
Uh-huh, yes, but we
Beautiful.
gotta get all that flavor in there,
That's
right?
right, that's
now
right.
we're gonna increase the speed to about 2 or 3. We're gonna mix it until it's smooth. Now, look at how it's getting all smooth
Yeah.
now.
Looking good.
So we're gonna do a little shortcut, and we're gonna add the fun part of the recipe right now. We're gonna add the dark rum.
Bring it on.
Smells good.
Yes, it does. There's something about the smell of rum. I don't know,
I
it takes
love
me
it.
away. It takes me right away, right?
So good and sugary.
Yeah, it is. Okay,
Now,
so
once we mix this all up, we're gonna have our lovely bun
No
pan.
shots while you're baking.
You're really good at this.
you know, I'm
I
a
think you may have
professional.
been around the kitchen once or twice, huh?
It's not my first rodeo, baby.
That's right, baby.
Okay, so this is going right
Yes,
in
we're
the pan,
gonna pour
right?
that right in the pan. And look at
That's
that.
a luscious
It
bag.
It's
is,
a
but you
very
can
luscious
tell already
batter,
that
rich.
it's going to make a very tender crumb, as
Yes.
they say, because it's so beautiful.
Now, what we're
Your sister makes these every day, all day.
every day, all days. It's her business, Miss Lolly's kitchen, and it's really a great recipe, and it's easy once you get the hang of it.
Is she like the happiest person you ever met in your
She
life?
is so happy. She has a beautiful family, and she's able to work from home and make some money. So it's the best of both worlds, right?
awesome.
She's got all the rum. That's
And
why
she's
she's
got
happy
all the
too.
rum, right? So now we're gonna do a little. We gotta settle it,
Yes,
right?
yes, that's nice technique.
Is that good?
Yes.
Okay. Look,
I'm into it. You're
Stephanie
fantastic.
taught me this, so I'm like,
Yes,
okay.
you do get the air bubbles out.
That's what she told me. You get the air bubbles. I love this. Stephanie is right. A professional says. Okay.
And then
now
this
we're
is
ready.
in the oven. May I?
Oven, yes.
All right.
But now you know we're only cooking it at like 325.
Okay.
All right.
So not too high, because it's gotta like, we don't want the rum, the alcohol to burn off too fast.
Not too much.
So yeah. Oh, and now look
Okay.
at us.
Oh, isn't she pretty?
So
Beautiful.
this rum cake, we've cooled, first of all. This is cooled. We turned it out, we poked holes in the top and put it back in the bun, right?
Yes.
Perfection.
Okay.
All right, now do the honors, because this part is
Now
your
we're moving
rum.
on to the rum glaze.
glaze.
Now so we already put some rum in the cake, and now we're gonna do a rum glaze, which is simply water, butter, sugar, vanilla extract. But first we gotta poke the holes, even more holes than we already had from the first time that Gail already did.
Bevy, you're a baker. Look at you
Yeah.
go.
Look at me go.
Oh my God.
I think your move may be to like undersell and overdeliver. That's a strategy, and I
No,
like
you
it.
guys make it so easy and fun to cook. I gotta tell you, when my sister was showing me the recipe, she was yelling at me. So.
No, the thing I love about doing this glaze with you bake the rum in there and then you have the rum. You don't miss that. You know when you take that bite, it is a rum.
It's a rum cake.
And
yes.
just pour this all
it's
over?
Saturated, yes, but not all of it because we're gonna use some of it as an accent on our plate.
Oh,
a
so
little
we
drizzle
dress
one,
the plate.
yes.
You accessorize everything,
Yeah,
don't you?
don't we now?
And you and I have a lot of things in common, and rum cake is one of them, because
them.
I do a rum cake, similar recipe. And I say it gets better and better like the second day.
It gets greater later is my number one bevelation.
there
That's my
you go.
mantra, and this is certainly the truth with the cake. So the thing is that Stephanie usually does have her cake in the refrigerator for several days as well, like you.
Let it sit.
But because we wanted to dig into it now, today, we're just gonna do it and then cut into it.
This ain't gonna make it to day
This
two.
ain't gonna
Okay.
make
Yeah,
it
no.
to day two.
Was that enough glaze?
Yeah, I think that's
Wanna
let's
save
do a
this
little bit
one?
more.
And you see how quickly it just absorbs.
It just
in.
absorbs
It's like a
it.
sponge in there, right? It just
Yeah.
takes all that delicious rum.
Look at
glaze.
that.
Can we go back to bevelations for a second? Yeah, take a little nip off that. And
Right.
then, wait, what else does that apply to? I want to know. I want to
Women.
what gets better later? Tell us
yes,
more.
well, women definitely get greater later, but it's really about like not putting any limitations on yourself based on your age. It's all about knowing that whatever you want to do in life, whatever dream, whatever goal you've had, that you can actually actualize it no matter the age. And I found that because, as you guys know, I was 38 years old, a fashion advertising executive, and then I was like, I want to do TV. Who does that? I do, and I did it. And then at the age of 53, 54, I decided I wanted to really go and pursue acting. So I started going on auditions, and I booked a damn job. Can you believe it?
We can.
Yes.
We
Yes,
can
we can.
because you did. It's amazing.
And so
Character on Harlem. Oh my gosh, y'all never seen this series? So funny. She's so
you.
shady. I laugh every time looking at your character. You are
yes,
good.
I love playing Aunt Tammy. I'm also a consultant on the show as well. And so I'm just like,
good.
you know, at 55, I feel like I'm peeling even more layers off my old onion, baby. And we're gonna, you know, I'm just continuing to blossom. At the age of 55, it really does get greater later.
Greater later.
Well, you know yourself better. You know what you love and care about.
Well, wait a second.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
I love and care about rum cake.
Me too. And
This
there
is
we are, voila.
We forgot to pull out the finish.
Isn't that the prettiest thing?
That is
Beautiful.
one of the most
Oh, my
beautiful cakes
goodness.
I have
You guys did
ever
a good job.
seen.
I love. Here
for
you
you,
go.
my dear.
Okay.
Thank you.
Do we
dig
dig in all at the same time?
Yes.
Look how moist.
Oh, my
It's not
goodness.
one crack.
The butter rum, baby.
Wow.
Oh.
Dead, as the kids say.
Oh. Fork drop on that.
And you
cake.
don't even need any kind of ice cream or anything.
No.
I may put a little more drizzle on there, though. Remember I told you about the drizzle? Yeah.
I
A
mean,
little
guys,
drizzle on there. You want a little
Give me a
drizzle?
little
if you want a cake and a shot all in one, this is the cake to go.
Right?
for.
Just let me give you a little drizzle.
Yes.
Drizzle me. Thank you,
Among
Bevy.
other things that you make.
Right.
Thank you, Miss Lolly. Thank you, Bevy, for sharing this gorgeous cake with us. We love it.
Thank
All
you,
right.
Stephanie,
Thank you, Stephanie. Exactly
Yes.
right.
for
Thank you,
rum,
Stephanie.
for the rum edition.
All right, this cake definitely is making me feel all warm and cozy on the inside. But how do you feel cozy on the inside and also still look good on the outside? What's the deal with which celeb trends are cozy chic and which are just plain bleak? We are back with fashion expert Bevy Smith. And since today is all about comfort foods and feeling cozy, we are getting her take on the latest loungewear celebs have been wearing. She's going to tell us if the ensembles are cozy chic or just bleak. Oh, bleak or cozy chic. All right, so here's the first picture. What do we think of
Offset and good old Cardi B. I love them as a couple, and I love that sometimes they go in for the matching looks. So this time around, Cardi is sporting the Gucci North Face jacket collabo, $3,200. You all know. So they can afford the $3,200 ski jacket, but most of us can't. So guess what? You can go to North Face and get a normal puffer for around $200. So that's more, you know, in our wheelhouse, I think, right?
That's
Very
not too
good.
bad.
Seems reasonable.
Okay.
And you can like paste your own like GGs all over.
Bedazzle it.
Bedazzle or something. I don't know.
Get a Sharpie or write something on there.
Yes.
All right, so Kendall Jenner was recently seen looking
I'm gonna do a flip flop on it because I love, love, love these little thermoball traction mules from North Face. I think those are very cozy chic.
How did North Face like get all these collabs? I mean, this is amazing. They're out of nowhere.
Everyone in fashion is going for the utilitarian luxury moment right now. So you're gonna see a lot more collaborations like this happening because people love the idea that you can take something that was once like normal everyday wear and then heighten it with like a very expensive price tag. Because honestly, half the time these collabos are not worth it, but you ain't heard it from me.
No, sir. Okay, check out Alicia Keys' cozy loungewear. You have to see this look. What do you think?
This is definitely
Oh,
cozy
that
chic.
is chic all day.
Yes, do that.
let me
Get
try
your
it,
sexy
Alicia. Let
on,
me
girl.
try.
You have one.
I know.
You have on the cashmere
Why are we
joggers.
sitting like, where's, come on.
Right?
That's
But
hard,
now,
Alicia.
now here's the thing. Well, you know, she's a yoga maniac.
Yeah,
But
you
here's the thing. I love this look. I'm a Sundance bunny traditionally, and I only do après-ski. I don't actually ski. I do after-ski, right?
Good, yeah.
And this is the kind of look that you need for that. It's a Skims knit top. It's about $68. And
Cozy,
It
cozy
looks
chic.
fantastic. I'm on it. I love it.
I love that you're the après-ski scene because it's better. You're cozy the whole time. You're having a nice cocktail. You're getting the hot tub. You're there for all the good stuff. No one's talking when they're skiing anyway. You know.
No, and you want to have a hot toddy in the hot tub.
And that. Ran the rum cake.
And the rum cake. And I'm
All
going to bring the
gone.
rum cake in.
All right, good stuff. Okay.
Cozy chic because Jamaica and I love leopard, as you can tell. But,
Me
you know,
too. This Jersey girl. I love it.
Okay, but this is a great way to ramp up your leopard. It's red.
Okay.
He looks like a country squire, you know, like a gentleman farmer. I love this. It's giving elevated European farmer vibes.
Indeed.
You know? And of course, it's Louis Vuitton. And it's a tiger cardigan sweater. It's about $1,800. Now, this is not some, you know, kind of democratic collaboration. So this is all Vuitton. So it might, this is definitely, exactly, it's definitely bleak. We don't even know who the heck she is. It looks a little sinister to me.
It does look sinister.
You know, she
Right.
was just wanting to be on her own.
I do like the pink puffer though, that's pretty, and it does bring joy. It sparks joy.
Yes,
Joy
yes.
and fear.
Yes.
Perhaps could lose some of the accoutrement.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
All right. Well, I'm going to wear that next time I make my Target run. Nobody recognizes me.
That's right.
But thank you so much. Oh, gosh, Bevy, you are the best.
You.
We appreciate you. And Bevy's book, Bevelations, Lessons from a Mother, Auntie, and Bestie, is out on paperback now. I got it on audio because I just want to hear her talk to me. I just love listening to her talk. All right. And be sure to listen to her show, Bevelations, on Sirius XM Radio.
That both
and
these ladies have been on.
Such a fun
And now we have to
show.
get you on.
I'm like, don't
You're
leave
next
me
week.
out.
You're
Okay,
next week.
I'll do that. I'll be there. All right, so coming up, we've got some hilarious food fails you really got to see to believe.
Fun times. Well, back to the good dish. Well, I mean, that proves it. Literally everybody has their food fails. Amy Schumer just locked her grilled cheese in a pan. How did she do this?
I don't know, but Amy,
understand.
just come on over. We're
We'll
gonna help you out.
We'll get that pan out. All right, Jamaica, Gail, and I have actually seen our fair share of food fails. I will admit it, I've had plenty of my own. I would love to hear what your most memorable food fails are, and if there was any redemption on the other side. Because sometimes you do, like Jennifer there, had to just like throw the bagels out. Sometimes there's no recovery, but sometimes there's epic redemption.
Well, I think the most epic fail, it's funny now, but it wasn't then. You remember when everybody started buying those like deep fryers, the turkey deep fryers, like
Of
you
course.
could cook it outside and just a big pot of oil and
The
all
Great
that.
Fried Turkey of 2014.
Yes,
Yes,
everybody
it
was
never
doing it.
sounded like a good idea to
It
me.
was
Well,
dangerous.
my dad bought one and he was so excited. He marinated that turkey, seasoned it to perfection. Thanksgiving morning, he dropped it in that oil. And I don't know what went wrong, but I will tell you, he cooked it just to the brink of cremation. He burned that thing.
Oh,
I mean, we felt bad for that turkey. And needless to say, we ate out that year. So, but, I mean, he's gotten so much better. He knows the temperature and the time. Like, he's got it to a science
he
now.
tried again.
Oh, he did. Well, I mean, he wanted to
The next
redeem
year.
himself because Thanksgiving came around again, and we were like, don't let Daddy do
Right.
the turkey. So yeah, so he did it right. He got it right. Daddy, your turkeys are great now. Yes, they're good now. Now, I must say, ruining a big meal in the past may have had you in tears, but we're gonna help you shake it off with some food fails that made us laugh, made us laugh out loud so bad, because we've all been there. Take a look at this.
Sorry, football boys, you will not be having Rocky Road cake tonight.
For an upside-down pan pizza, you basically just build everything upside down. First the pepperoni, then the cheese, add on your sauce, and then put that dough on top and pop it in the oven. When your crust is nice and thick, pop it upside down and, oh my gosh, I think I did it wrong.
I mean, you win some, you lose some.
Oh boy. As we just saw, there are so many ways to fail with food. Taylor, a graduate student who just shared her burnt upside down pan pizza with us, joins us now on Zoom. Hi. How are you?
How
Thanks
y'all
for
doing?
joining us.
Thank you for having me.
I mean, I really appreciate your honesty. I mean, I think it makes everyone feel good, not to take joy in your failure, but to know that we are all making mistakes and we can laugh at them, right?
Okay.
Exactly. I'm always making mistakes.
Okay, Taylor, how many times did you actually try to make that upside down pizza that we saw charred and sad?
I actually tried twice. The first time is the one that you've seen. The second time, the dough was undercooked. So, yeah.
All right.
Okay, well, it's a tricky thing to pull off, but Taylor, I'm gonna give you a few easy tips to avoid burning the next upside down pizza that you attempt to make. You with me?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so first of all, your pan, it did not look oiled enough. Now, I'm gonna put a little olive oil here in this pan. When you think you have too much, you still don't have enough. I mean, oil that thing up like a dancer on Magic Mike. Like you want to go all the way in on that pan, okay? And you're gonna pull it up the sides, make sure it is coated evenly so nothing will stick to that pan. Really saturate it with oil, okay? And then I noticed it looked a little dry. I think you need more sauce. You need about 2 cups of sauce because the moisture will keep it from burning. So don't be afraid, put that sauce on it. And your oven, my dear, should be at 400 degrees, okay? So no more fails for you. I think you can pull it off right this time.
Oh, yeah.
I believe in you, Taylor. I really do. I know you can do it. Thank you for sharing your fail with us, and I hope you have a chance to redeem yourself.
She will.
I hope
Thank
that
you.
helps.
I hope so, too.
Okay, so what's the next crazy, ambitious recipe you're gonna try?
So definitely looking at some Salisbury steak Pop-Tarts. My mom makes Salisbury steak for me. It's one of my favorite meals. So we're gonna try to stuff it in some puff pastry. My
You're a
brain
wild
hasn't
woman.
really
Sounds
thought
pretty
through
good, though.
everything.
Yeah, that sounds great. I want some of that. Please let us know if it works out. I want to taste.
It's like a savory hand
Oh, of
pie.
course.
Yeah, delicious.
I love a meat pie.
I love
a meat pie for sure.
Exactly, right? My mom said it was weird. I'm glad you guys don't think it's weird.
We support you on that one.
Absolutely. Coming up, we've got the secret to making your favorite fast food fries at home. And let me say that 10 times faster fast food fries at home. We'll see you soon.
Correct. Absolutely. All right. So if you love to hit the drive-thru for hot, crispy French fries, stop and hit the brakes, because we have lightened up air fryer French fries with a fry recipe that can rival any drive-thru. But ladies, tell me, what kind of French fry do you favor? Curly, skinny, waffle? What's your pleasure?
I mean, this is a democracy, and I love every French fry that you give me.
You're so Canada.
saying,
You
I
love
am
everything.
I'm open to any French fry you want to put in my cake hole. Is the truth. Very not picky.
I disagree. I really disagree.
right, she has an
I have
opinion.
a radical opinion. No, look, if I'm going to eat fried, potatoes fried in hot oil, I want them to be really excellent. I'm not going to waste my time on any old fry. Either an extra crispy shoestring, do it anytime. I love a curly fry, but the sleeper hit, a waffle fry.
Oh, yeah, no question.
Yes.
A waffle fry or a curly spicy fry, like I get it, I get that.
divine.
Okay, let's get started because I want to show you this recipe and it's sort of mind-blowing.
Okay.
I'm gonna lighten up air fryer French fries. I'm gonna give them to you in the air fryer. It's sort of amazing. If you like a McDonald's or Burger King style French fry, a skinnier French fry, this will like speak to your soul and it will blow your mind. It's such an easy recipe. What I love about it is obviously it's not fried, it's air fried, so you're saving a lot of calories, sure. Remember that most French fries are twice fried. They're blanched in oil and then they're fried for the golden crispness that we all love. But our combination is first blanched in water and then air fried. So you actually miss all of the actual frying, but you will not know. I know, it's weird. I can't even believe I'm saying this. I wasn't convinced until I made them myself.
There's no duck fat?
I mean, that's a whole other show, but that is the #1 way to eat a French fry, is fried in duck fat, the best fat of all. Okay, we're gonna not use the fat, and we're gonna show you how this is done. I have potatoes that I have sliced into the perfect French fry shape here. And what you wanna do is put them in cold water and let them sit for a bit, because that draws out the starchiness in the cold water. You're just gonna give them a quick blanch here, 3 to 4 minutes max, right? And then you're gonna take them out, put them on a paper towel lined sheet tray. And the key here is that you need to get all the water out. So you wanna take some paper towel and press out and leave it for a minute, let this dry. I can't stress enough how you wanna get as much excess water as you possibly can out of these potatoes. Then drop them in the boiling water. You wanna blanch them for just 3 to 4 minutes. It's a blanch, it's not a boil. And then you want to dry them on paper towel. Again, get them really, really dry. Okay. Meanwhile, I've preheated my air fryer to 390, and I'm gonna now take all of these potatoes, I'm gonna put them in a bowl, and I'm gonna toss them with a little bit of oil. This is canola oil, a neutral oil.
You want the drier they are, the crispier they'll be.
Yes, you don't need a lot of oil. I know it feels counterintuitive. You think you need a ton of oil.
Compared to what you would deep fry in,
right?
That's impressive.
That's right. Nice. Toss with a little bit of salt here. Just gently toss them, and then they go right into the air fryer. Right here, sorry. I want to make sure you can see that. Put them right in. Now you don't want to crowd the air fryer, that's key too. So just spread that all out. In they go, about 18 to 20 minutes, depending on your air fryer. You want to check it every 5 minutes, give it a toss, make sure that they don't burn or overcook, of course, and then do me the honors of taking them out from there.
Dun, 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 dun. Ooh.
Let's see. Ooh.
And they are super, super crispy.
They sound crispy.
Put them right there and have some.
All right.
Are they nice and hot? Oh, yum.
The last step before you finish is, where's the salt?
Right here.
There you go, thank you very much. As soon as they come out of that air fryer, just hit them with a little bit of salt. The salt is gonna stick when they're still piping hot.
Looks very promising.
I mean, a plate? I don't want a plate.
I was like,
what's our toppings here? Oh, thank you.
All right.
That's sriracha, be careful.
Oh, thank you for warning.
Whoa, Gail.
They're good, right?
Oh my God, what, guys, they're super crunchy.
And they're very light. You know how with like, when you go through the drive-thru, like they start to sog when they lose some of their temperature, even though these are still, like they're still warm, but I mean, I still have my crunch with it.
You know what I notice here? In a funny way, with normal French fries, you taste the fat more than anything. I taste the potato here. Really, I'm going for sriracha.
Yeah, do it.
Be careful.
Doing it. So, guys, one thing I did want to point out, obviously an air fryer, Jamaica and I are big fans. Gail is coming around to the air fryer. But if you don't have one, this recipe works great with a convection oven. A lot of people don't know the convection oven actually works very much like an air fryer. So go ahead and use what you already have at home. Try yourself some unfried, crispy, they're really good, shoestring French fries.
It was worth the work, Gail. Thank you very much.
I'm so glad you agree. Stick around, because we're coming back. We're gonna show you how to get all the recipes and tips featured on today's show sent right to your phone.
Good dish. From chicken parm to French fries to fashion, we've been keeping it cozy all hour, right, ladies?
Indeed. Bevy Smith.
So much.
She's amazing.
So fun. Loved her cake, which we have in front of us here.
I will be
her family's cake.
I was gonna snatch. We'll split it in half. Okay?
All right, it's time for the good list. See that QR code on your screen? Open up your camera app, hold your phone right up to the screen, and it will take you right to the recipes, shopping list, everything you need from today's show. You can also head to gooddishtv.com to get it all. On the good list today, as always, we answer the question, what's for dinner? And tonight, It is lightened up chicken parm. Say it with me, chicken parm. So delicious.
Chicken parm.
Still has all the great flavor, all the cheese you want, but many fewer calories, and it's just so craveable. All the great recipes from today's show are on the good list.
We'll see you next time for more good food and good dish.